Massive tangle here. Alright. Good morning.
Back with another one.
From the darkness.
My name is Jeff.
Fishing somewhere a little different today. I've headed out with a mate Rog. Fishing Fingal today with the plan to head out to Fido's Reef. And possibly head out to 9 Mile Reef as well, depending on what the conditions are like. This place is basically the wild west. It's pretty hectic out here. Big currents once you get out past Cook Island. The plan is look for some liveys first off. If that fails, then we've got dead baits to fish with. So, all right, try and find some liveys. Wait for the sun to come up. All right, change of plan. We were going to head around the northern side of the island, but Rog had a bit of an issue, so we're going to go the other side. I've just rigged up a trolling rig, taking it for live bait rig, so we'll be giving that a crack, just defrosted some bait. So once we get around the exclusion zone, I'll chuck a line out and we will get fishing. Looks like they could be bait down there, but I can't get this bloody hook off. Yakka, mate. Get in there, boyo. Another yakka. They're pretty small compared to what I was catching yesterday out at Palmy. Right again here. We really want slimies if we can find them. Oh, what's that little thing? Oh, I don't want that. Oh, little pike. Little yakka. Jeez. All right, I've got a few in here. If I need more, I can come back in. But I want to get a livey on, and I'll paddle out to where Nathan's just gone to, see what he's how he's going. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he doesn't look good. Let's be going with. He's off. Put a bit of line out, and we'll slowly paddle out there. At least we're fishing now. Go and see what Roger's doing. Nath has decided to go troll dead baits. I've got my livey out. I was contemplating whether I chuck a second one out, but I just don't want to get tangled, so I might just troll this one on its own at the moment and then see what happens. Depending on what happens, I might chuck another one out, but for now I'll just put the one livey out the right hand side and we'll just cruise around. I can't help myself. Feel a bit cheated not having a second bait out, so I rigged up my original bottom bashing rig, which I'll chuck on another livey, but I'll just fish straight underneath the boat rather than just letting him float free at the back like the other one is. Alright. Decide I'm going to ditch these liveys. Just don't feel like I'm covering enough ground trolling these things. Well, definitely not as much as what Roger's doing. So I'm gonna set these things free and chuck on some mackerel rigs and troll around. Roger's just hooked up with he got a spotty out there. So I'm gonna give the liveys a miss. I love liveys, but with the current out of here the way it is, I'm just kind of paddling against the current and not moving a lot, so I would prefer to be covering a bit more ground at speed. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep an eye out with the way this current drags up. Fair way away from Cook Island at the moment, so I might just give myself a bit of a paddle. Get a bit closer, and then we'll retie these rigs. That's the only downside out here with that current the way it is. You've got to do things in kind of stages. You can't just sit there and retie all your rigs. But you've got to be mindful of how far that current's pushing you. It's pushing you south today. We'll get ourselves in a position, cut these rigs off, and then quickly tie them up. Alright, Roger's onto another good fish out there. So, fly bait rigs are done. We now got our dead baits, pilly on the left hand side, slimy on the right. Just consistent paddling now. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Roger, you're on.
We got
one. Oh, get that rod in. All right. Get ourselves sorted. Let's have the rig in. This was on the slimy side. Alright in it. Alright, pilly's in. Good. What do we got here? Oh. Yee-hoo! Oh, no. What do we got here? Oh wow, I've been wasting my time that whole morning with those liveys. Should have been the dead baits. Oh yeah. Oh no! No! Dropped it! Oh! I just dropped it. Oh. 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 That is not good.
Up there, mate. I think you said you're onto a fish.
Yeah, dropped it, mate. It's about the hooks.
Oh, come out to where the birds are. There's plenty out here.
I'm coming.
I'm a coming.
Far out. Well, that's heartbreaking.
My head is breaking heart.
Heartbreak.
Just don't think you'd understand.
Rightio, let's do it again. No, are you southeast? Oh, hold on, fish on. Come on, you. Good run. It's a slimy as well. Try and set that. Oh, I'm trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Oh, it's a, oh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh, you. Oh, again. Far out. I was trying to clear that other bloody line out of the way, and that one's been hit too. And the rod tip is wrapped, and it snapped me clean off.
What a joker.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. That was a good fish. Oh, I might just get this other rod out here. Oh, I cannot believe that. Oh. Like the fish are around, but far out. I'm having an absolute shocker.
He's had a shocker. Oh, he's had a shocker.
The slimy seemed to be the pick, so I'm going to put a slime on this side. Oh, alright. Cannot believe they got caught on the rod tip. Alright, surely. Lucky number 3. Spewing. Absolutely spewing. So I've just found Nate, and he seemed to be paddling pretty hard. The current is ripping, so I've decided to turn around. 2 good fish gone. That second fish was good. So now it's gonna be a long big slug. Paddle back in. Boat next to me, just there. They're trolling, and old mate's using an Alvy. You just hear that Alvy just friggin' ripping through his hands. Alright, they're still around. There still is hope. Come on. This cannot be another donut. Not after losing that last fish the way it happened.
What a joker.
That's bloody soul crushing. What else is soul crushing is this bloody paddle back in. It's a long paddle against this current. The current's probably pushing 2 to 3 kilometers an hour. Definitely wouldn't recommend heading out here. Haven't got the fitness. Alright, come on. We're coming to a bit of a pinnacle here. It's going up to about 12 meters, a bit more shallow. That's why there are a couple of boats around here. Alright, here we go. Alright, almost back at the launch spot now. After that mammoth paddle back in. It was a good hour to get in from where we were out. It was a good experience heading out here today for my first time heading out to Fido. It's always good to go out with someone, but I'm pretty devastated about losing both those fish. I've still got one right out at the moment. I don't even know whether I'll make a video out of this. I'll have to go back and have a look through the footage. Might be too many swear words I've got to bleep out after I lost those fish. So anyway, if I do make a video, thanks for watching. Thanks to the new people who have subbed recently. I'm also fishing in the AKS Palm Beach Blitz on Saturday morning, which is a fishing comp for kayakers, so that should be pretty interesting. I'll leave it here. See you in the next video. Cheers.